Welcome back. This is Casual Chaos with the Market Watch. I figure we'll try it and see how it goes. It's just based on my opinions and how the market's going, but I figure we'll check it out now that we have somewhat a market for speed duels. So let's check it out. First, we'll start with the sets and see if it takes too long. I'd rather just break it up, but yeah, we'll see. All right. So right now the booster boxes are going for about like 35 bucks, I guess. It seems based on the market, 35 bucks, which is not bad, I guess, considering the MSRP is 40 bucks. And yeah, I gone to my locals, several locals around. I'm in a pretty big city, so yeah, and they're if you could find one that's actually selling MSRP is rare, and it's like I found one that's 40 bucks like for a while now, and then I went, I think maybe to buy some Trials of Kingdom. It was 50 bucks. So even the locals I thought would consistently be just MSRP it has now increased is box value. So I'm not sure. I think maybe right now if they're actually hosting speed duel tournaments, I suggest you do buy booster box from them just to help out and keep the tournaments going and let them know that you are willing to spend their your money in their local. So yeah, I would consider doing that. But as the locals I do go with, they actually have speed duel tournaments and stuff like that. They're going 40, 45 bucks, so it's not bad. But I maybe like 5 bucks more is not that bad for to help your local. So yeah, but online is 35 bucks for arena, and it's pretty good since it's one of the first sets that's come out. I'll just keep on going. All right, so the first one is Spear Karibo. We have Spear Karibo going for I guess it looks like, well, the market price is 13, but I'm closer to 12, I would say. Yeah, 12. So with the new reprint, I thought it might have gone down to tens, but I guess it didn't. But yeah, so keep an eye on this. It's like I when I buy cards or invest in the cards, we got lucky enough that we have a sort of like a trend already, since we do have a LOB that I consider I could compare it to, and Spear Karibo could necessarily be like our Blue Eyes of the set. I This is what I think. So, and you know how Blue Eyes is pretty expensive, whatever, first edition one. So yeah, as we continue and speed duels keeps on growing, I do think it could be potentially a pretty expensive card to have. So there goes per Karibo. And 12 bucks for a competitive card still right now is not bad. Right now, I don't know about buying the booster box for it. Just it's probably better by singles. Oh yeah, and don't forget to use my TCG link below when doing your TCG purchases. Helps the channel grow, and yeah, it helps me continue doing some of this content. All right, so now we're up for King of the Skull Servant. Market price is $6. Oh wow, but it's not going for $6. So looks like it's $23 range on average, and yeah, $23. That's the average. So I think this 23 seems a lot. I think it's more like an inflated price. So if you have them, great. If you have your playset, oh my god, yeah, you're lucky. But 23 seems quite a lot for King Servant. So since it's not it is a meta deck now, looks like it, since we did get a lot of boosts from him. So I do see why it's, but $20, I would think more like tops 15. Like that's because in this case you might as well buy a booster box. You get a It's like $5. It's like $15 more expensive. But if you get a Spirit Karibo and a King Gold Servant, it's a super rare, which sometimes a booster box does contain more than one super rare of the same card. you hit it big. You already paid for your booster box. So if this price does continue, I doubt it since, like I said, it's worth more to buy the booster box now. I would People are gonna start cracking up those booster boxes just so they could put the King of Skull Servant for sale. Just because, yeah, I think it's the price shouldn't stay this long. If it does, it has to win something a lot. It has won in the local level quite a bit, and I'm pretty sure it'll continue to win. And if it does stay, yeah, $20 is not that much compared to like Master Rule 4 or whatever kind of stuff. This is probably like an average good meta card for price range, whatever, $23. Because $23 you could that could be one card from your extra deck. That's it. So, or just one card in general for one, and then you probably need multiples and like $50 worth of something. So it's like, yeah, I don't think it's gonna stay, but if it does, guys, hope you have your Skull Servants, because one of the reasons I got into speed duels is just the prices of the cards is way cheaper. It's also more fun. So if you could get it, if you're happy, place it, have it. If you have extras, maybe sell it before it goes down as much, because I'll give you guys a reference, even though we're already. But since I already noticed Trials of Kingdom will go like for $20 each or something like that. I don't think the set's old enough yet to merit such a high price for a card right now. Well, then again, like there's very few people that are willing to sell their stuff. I know for King of Skull Servants, I think I probably have like 5 playsets. Just as I make the randomless decks, and I'm not gonna sell them anytime soon. I'm hoping to keep them, especially since like I said, it's one of the cards that I would think will have value. Like if you're looking at the LOB kind of places, it'll have value eventually more than what it is. So yeah, I would suggest keep your Skull Servants. So if you do have extras, I guess I would sell them just to merit this. I just don't sell them just because I'm trying to make YouTube videos and stuff like that. So I want to continue having some of these. Missouri, Missouri, I don't know. It's $5. So even that, like with buying a booster box, even if you get this, because I think there's a few $5 ones, it's already paid itself. Because that's one ultra rare, and that's two ultra rares, and then Skull Servants is super rare. So that's not bad. So it quickly goes to like $6. Oh, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, also a $5 card. So is it even this? So that's already 3 ultras from that set out of 8 ultras from the set that you have a possibility of just plussing by buying a booster box. All right, so now we're getting to the, I guess, cheaper cards. The Send You 1,000 Hands. Send You 1,000 Hands is weird, just because I think it should be higher, but there's nothing right now that's helping. Like Relinquish is like, I think it's considered like a tier 2 or something. The ritual cards are not. It's like, I guess I would say Relinquish is like tier 1 and like 1/2 or something, since it's like, and like people are adding, even myself are adding the Relinquish what's it called? Oh, sorry, the Relinquish engine to other decks, or like I've done it with Fortress, with Skull Servants, with what else? Yeah, it's just you could Serpent Knights. You could just add the you could just add it to anything right now just to make the Relinquish a little bit better. So I would say it's a possibly a tier 1 depending on what's going on. But yeah, so I'm surprised this is as cheap. Zenju, so 1,000 Hands. I think of it more, it should be like a $5 card. So if you have some and you have some spare change, I would buy a few of these. I know, even though what's that called, Manju of 10,000 Hands. Even if it comes out, it'll just destroy the price of this card. I still suggest you have a few. Just you never know. Yeah, just basically just relinquish. I'm not saying like buy a like stack. I'm just saying it's really cheap for what I think it should be. It's really cheap. This also Arcana Knight Joker with the release of the that trap card. What's it called? Awakening the Dragon. Arcana Knights I may be going in price. In price, the thing is, it's so difficult to range just because the local level stuff. It's we don't. There's not enough torments and things to go our way where the market like a torment or whatnot will make a card increases a lot. But like I would suggest that if you don't have any Arcana Jokers, you should get some for just for your Awakening Dragons. It's a what I consider a side deck card for sure. We have Twister. This is a good card. Also, I think you should pick this up. It's just the value of it's pretty cheap. I think it's a side deck card as well right now currently because I think it should the what's it called in order to destroy a card it has to be face up, so it's not even a target for Awakening the Dragons. It's a side deck. I think one of at least if you're trying to get some back roll. So now we're getting to the booster packs. Now it's everything. Call Haunted. Call Haunted seems to be like a future good card. It's just now it's not good right now, but I think absolutely could be good in the future. All right, we'll just look at the second one. Muter B Dragon. Also, it's the prices. I think it's fine. About $1. It's not. It's a good card. Red Eyes could see meta future just because it's one of the cards that has a revival trap card, whatever for Red Eyes. But yeah, it's 35. It's not bad. But yeah, I think $1, 50 tops should be fine. If we're talking like years, probably is awesome to get to have. Tomb of the Pharaoh, also not bad. So right now, all these cards are like 40 cents or something like that, 70 cents, under $1. These are good pickups to have already. Harvey's Pet Dragon is crazy because it's like I think maybe this it's only like it's second printing altogether or third printing, and the other ones are for Master Rule 4, and then they're like secret or something. And so if you had a Harpies, if you were trying to make a Harpies deck, it was really expensive to have Harpies Pet Dragon. Now it's just easy. So this is not that bad either to have. This is like a penny stock, I think. King Knight. This is not bad. It could potentially see more meta play as a swarmer, but right now, yeah, 33 cents is not bad. I actually do want to pick up 3 of these. Kind of like nine it and have a place it for yourself, place it to sell, something like that, and place it to collect. Sword of Dragons have, I guess it's not bad. I don't think it's gonna have any future value. Well, like because as a collector, yes, it might have future value, but as like like dueling wise, I don't think so. There's a Twister also kind of like seems like it could potentially be good, but not right now with the Awakening Dragons. It's not that great. This card also could potentially be good as we get stronger zombies. But right now it seems like it just died down. World Flush, good one of to have. You don't really need maybe a playset if you want, just in case there's other royal what's it called Jack's Knight or whatever decks or Straight to the Grave. It's just a field, so I don't know. I think it's considered like it has like the common kind of price if it was a common card, which is technically is. It's just a field card. It's a good to have. Skull Servants. Um, Skill starters could be nice if you look at the LOB. Like they were going for like $4 or something like that when before this set came out. So maybe in the future there also might be like some collector value in them. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, the next one is Attack from the Deep booster box. It's going for what, $25 seems like it. This is awesome. $25 for a booster box. Not bad. Let's see what it has though. Okay. 11-year dragon. I think 11-year dragon could go up in price as people see maybe people topping with water decks. Since you might want to have it as a what's it called? There's that new skill that came out for in Trials of Kingdom, Attack from the Deep or something. I forgot what is it called, but yeah, it was like a promo, and it had used a vanilla 18 beater. I'm pretty sure you guys know. Yeah, so this card goes great with that deck, and if it sees meta play, it's gonna go up to the roof. So that's a $5 card right there. Also, Blade Knight, it's still considered one of the top tier decks. Blade Knight, I don't think it's considered anymore a tier one, but it's still in that range. Blade Knight control, and it's also like a what, $5 card also for. Yeah, it seems like it's a $5 card. So you got two $5 cards. Sonic Bird. This is what I think. I think it's just because it's a super rare. So what Senju is a super rare, it's easier to get, which is why it has a low value. But I would think it would have about the same value as Sonic Bird. But yeah, it's also a $5 card. So that's already three $5 cards, and that I think they're all super rares. Yeah, they're all ultra rares. I mean, we have a Dust Tornado, which is definitely a side deck meta card right now. It used to be more of a main, but since Awakening Dragons it's a real thing, it just came more to the side. But it's what, 350? I'll say, or $4 right away. Yeah, it's a $4 card. It's on Venus. Oh my god, yes. If there's one thing you could probably invest is in some Venus. I'm not saying buy 1,000 of these Sambinas, but I'm saying like Sambinas, man, they're pretty good. It's you could fit them in almost any deck. Doesn't have to be zombies. If you just want to make a deck, just if you don't have enough, because right now we don't have enough of the cards to make like a pure something deck or whatever. And Zombina makes it to where you're able to kind of have more because you're able to get the ones that you do have back. Mission of Faith. I don't know. It's so weird since like I want to base it on like LB where it was pretty slow and then getting a spell was not bad, but like it's so weird. I think like we're already hitting to where the game's becoming kind of fast. That Magician of Faith is not that great. Yeah, sorry about that. I was saying, yeah, Magician of Faith. It's kind of seems like to me it's the game's already kind of fast. The only way I could see it working consistently is if you put a Princess Magicians in the deck. So it's only a few that have the room for that. So if you have like a really good, I'm not sure about right now having we have a really good spell card that's worth putting Magician of Faith in. They're kind of average. My opinion, they're kind of average. So, but if we do get to the point where we have a really good spell card, I think it's Prince of Magicians is a must for it. Let's see, moving on. Forceful Checkpoint also seems like a really good card on paper. There's only a few right now that decks that could help it out. It's just the requirements for activating seems to be a lot for me. That usually we're to the point where we don't really have enough cards already. Like the game is kind of slow that and a lot of us are using back row heavy decks or whatever, where you just set mostly everything. It's not helpful, but it's I think it does have it could be relevant in the meta just right now, not right now. Viral infection. Oh my god, I can't believe viral infection is 88 cents. It was at I think like $5 last time I checked through this. I guess it's been a while. But yeah, viral infection it's a must have. I would say like at least nine it. So because it could be like I don't know right now it's like the skill the must have skill to have for any mill deck or whatever. We need every deck out deck. So just having this, but it does have where was it? I think a lot of issues have arise where what's it called? Where Stall is like the strongest deck from what I hear. Just people can't get rid of the deep sea or whatever, which is why I do think water will be one of the best decks around just because it can't. I think water is the only one that does have like a DD Crow kind of to it, which is that field the was it continuous trap card. Forgot its name, but it's probably the only one that has like a DD Crow effect to get rid of deep sea and a lot of these um, cards that you kind of do want to banish, which is why I think water will be great. The world's greatest fisherman. It seems like it was good, but it wasn't fast enough or consistent enough to help the water decks. Now with this new skill that just came out with Trials of Kingdoms, it seems like it kind of bypassed it. So yeah, it deserves I think its market. Let's move on to the next ones. So I'm just going to go through the first two of each set, just because it seems like it's those are where the hollows are, and most of the commons are don't exceed the 50 cent, or they average about 15 cents. All right, Princess Magician. This is actually the price seems to be on the low end for what I think, but this is great. This is great as a pickup. Yomi ship or Yumi ship. Man, this card's in combination with Sambin is really good. 44 cents. I think it's a must pick up. It's like a penny stock kind of thing. I think it could be great in the future, and it's great right now. I don't know why the price is so low, but yeah, 44 cents. This is why I think because we have a lot of good cards, and they're pretty low in value. That's why I think Skull Servants is gonna go down. People are gonna start seeing market watches where Skull Servants are like $15, and they're gonna try to make their money, and Skull Servants are gonna go back down pretty easily. So, like I said, make your money when you can. I do think Skull Servants, you have your extras, sell them, trying to make some money. If you just have them laying around, you know what I mean. Guild for the Lightning. I like Guild for the Lightning. It's just kind of slow, but I think it merits its price. The pack. It's my lucky day. This is a good pickup. But now with Awakening Dragon, seems like it's lost its meta uses. So I think 40 cents is pretty good. Ryu Senji, it's a must have. I think a one of at least and it's 25 cents. People should be picking this up, and especially for your Awakening the Dragon. You could have at least was it one Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which is at 45 attacker. It's 45 attacker. One Renju Senji at least. Two or three of the what's it called? That Joker, whatever that fusion with the King's Knight, Jack's Knight, all those knights. that fusion monster we were just talking about. So that's pretty much. And then I think there's which is not bad. Is a baby dragon fused with something else. Fusion. I forgot what the. I think alligator knight or something. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, those are the ones I would have in my side deck. I don't think there's no need for any other ones. They're not strong enough. Well, if you're not strong enough, then Blue Eyes, then might as well just have. Like I think there's the Meteor Dragon. There's yeah, I don't think that should be in your deck, in your extra deck, just because it's just Awakening Dragon kind of just stuff that helps Awakening Dragon. Since that what was it, that Baby Dragon fusion with the Alligator Knight or whatever can attack your opponent directly, just makes it to where it's like way better than some of these cards. Catch of the day. Oh, I think this is a super rare form of it. And then the other one was special edition. Attack from deep, 11 cents. It's not bad. It's like a penny stock right now, I think. So it's considered like the second. Like all these field cards skills right now are just they're basically becoming common, but it's still a penny stock. Murray agreed, not bad of a common, but I don't think it's consistent enough. We don't have enough water monsters. Our deck's too small to make it actually work. Another Yumi. All right, so there goes that. Moving on. All right, Scars of Battle booster box. The booster box is going for $25, which is not bad. Let's see what we have in it. So for $25, talking about the speed, the what's it called, the attack from the deep, buying a booster box with only I think it was $4 or $5 cards. It's not that great. I still suggest buying the singles. Book of Life, a $6 card. I remember Book of Life was going for like $8 or $10. Like it was going up there, but with the nerfing of the zombie revival with the Haunted Mansion, it just made it to where it's now lower. I think it's more of a one-off. For me personally, it's a one-off Book of Life, one-off Haunted Mansion, because it gets kind of cloggy Book of Life just because it's yeah, there's a requirement where your opponent has to have something in the graveyard. Night Beam seems to have lost its oomph, I guess you could say, since it's just Awakening Dragon just nerfed everything. Just people are too scared to run back row removal just because it's Awakening Dragon is a strong card to have. Unless you're ready for whatever they throw at you, it makes it to where you're kind of scared to get rid of the back row. So let's see. Metamorph. This is awesome. This is a good price for Metamorph. It's I would buy some of these just because we don't have some, like, it's a good trap card to get rid of any strong monster. This is surprising, it being a $2 card. I know it's like a jar kind of thing, but I think it's too flip effects to myself is too slow. If it's not popping something or returning something to a hand, if you know what I mean, it's too slow so you want to draw. I guess if you have I guess it's a good card if your skill requires you to only have like 3 or 4 or whatever card. If your skill is like has it where you have to have less of cards, I guess it's pretty good to start off. The Evolution Pill, it's pretty good. It's just someone we haven't been able to find something. It's not. I think it has future potential, but not right now. Vampire Lord also has huge future potential. But if I like a lot of these cards, need to be, and it's to the point where we need to have like a ban list for them to be pretty good. Where like something way better than this is banned or limited or something to makes that makes this card pretty good or more support. Because this is sort of like a deck out kind of card. Mask of Darkness, same thing with Magician of Faith, and with the thing is, at least trap cards are pretty relevant right now. We do have several good trap cards, so the price is, I think it's perfect. So this is the skill I was referring to, because I think the skill is where you need to have, you can only start with 4 cards. So I think that train would be a good, and it kind of fits with it. So I guess this is it merits that price, but I don't think it's $2-3 worth it. I think it should be like $1 card, but yeah. Gearfree, the Sword Master. Oh man, it had a lot of potential, but it just died down. It's too slow. We got the booster. Barrel of the Dragon. Barrel of the Dragon, I think it's a good 9 of to pick up. It's so cheap right now. Dark Resonant, I think it has so much potential, future potential. Like I think it's I already have a deck with it. It's my deck. I think it's a little bit more different than a lot of the decks I've seen. I don't know why I haven't made a I guess deck profile of it. Maybe because I wanted to keep it in the hush hush. But yeah, red, dark red Resonant is pretty. It's the price is so good, and then with this 5 of, it's not bad. Pretty sure he has enough sales that you could find something else. Troop Dragon. I think also Troop Dragon seems like it's not in the right meta. So I think it will get a right meta soon. And this guy's selling 20 of them, so was it like free shipping after 5? It's not bad. Bandit has like a lot of future meta. Right now we're more heavily relied on trap cards, but if we get to the point where we're more heavily relied on spells, this is gonna be pretty good. Crystal Shear. It has, the pricing of it is as a common. I don't. Oh, this guy. This guy has quite a bit of cards for it, so you might be able to fulfill your $5 whatever. Crystal Shear seems like okay card, but I still think it's flip effects are too slow. It's like basically a draw one, so it's also the same thing as the only thing you could choose which one of them you want to draw, so that's not bad. I think it could potentially be, this is should be probably better than that, was a machine guy. Spell proof, 30 cents, not bad to pick up. Fortress Will. This is like a penny stock, I think, for Fortress Will, since it's only has I think 3 printing. Torrent pack. It has this common one, and then also a Speed Duel torrent pack. I think this is is a good penny stock kind of card to have. I think I could potentially see that card going to like, it'd be like a Skull Servant kind of thing, where like $5 or something like that. But we're talking about years, so I don't know. Servant the Fallen King. This is the 30 cents is not bad to have, especially since skills you only really need 1 of, or like even like some of these skills you could potentially put in like probably 3 decks tops or whatever. And like, so place it wouldn't be bad to have, and for 30 cents, that's not bad. The beginning of the end. I think it's seen meta play maybe in the OCG, not OCG speed duels, but like, since I don't think they have one. Oh, what did you guys heard the news where we're having OCG's having like rush duels? That's kind of, I don't know. Hopefully, with rush duels, it won't. If they only have it in the OCG, it won't kill the Speedo base. But if it transferred, which I think it might transfer just because it's a anime base thing, where like if they try to make something with the anime, they're gonna try to make their money with anime here as well, and kids are gonna want to play that card game, that Rush Duel. So I think they will bring it. So I think we're gonna have it's gonna be like, I guess, the Magic, where they have several different gameplays, I guess. So we ourselves also are starting to have several gameplays. We have the tag team. We have was it a 3-4-3? I guess you could consider, because we're having tournaments for that, like a 3x3. Um, what else do we have? Speed duels, link duels. I mean, link duels. Duel links. So we have like a online thing also. And now rush duels. I think it's hurting. It's gonna hurt speed duels if they bring it, because I think they're absolutely gonna bring it, just because of the anime. It's an anime base game, and we're myself am getting old in the thing, so I'm pretty sure Konami's looking at that, where like most of their player base is already older, and they're not making more money. They're making money, but they're not seeing probably like a increase in money, as it's the same people. No one else, no new faces or whatever, or it's like slower. I'm a like junior high teacher, and I'm seeing these kids where like some of these cars. I don't know if I was like that myself, but I'm seeing some of these kids with some of these cars. They're like, um I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah. Yeah, so watch out for, I guess, rush tools, because I think it could hurt the game, honestly. Because I do think it's gonna come here. If it comes here, it's gonna hurt the game, because people are gonna have to choose. I think the casuals are the ones that are choosing more of speed duels, and with the new format, rush duels, it could hurt, because you already see online people are like, oh, I'm selling my collection. There's no speed duels in my locals or whatnot. So a lot of people are like even selling their collection, selling stuff like that. And if rush duels being picked up, it could hurt, because I know there's no speed duels in OCG. So yeah, that's my kind of point of view. Hopefully it doesn't come to pass, but yeah. All right, so let's move on to it. Trials of Kingdom. Um, so right now it's $36. $36. It's I think we're averaging. The last two boxes were averaging at 25, around there, and the first one, the was it Arenas of Lost Souls or something like that, was like also the same price range. So you would figure it has to have some pricier cards for it to mirror that price. All right, so right off the bat, Parasite Paranoid is an $8 card. I guess more of a $9 card. I guess, yeah, more of a $9 card, and quickly goes on to like probably 10. Yeah, so that's pretty good. That's the equivalent of having, like, I guess you could say, a Spear Karibo in your booster, in your set, since I haven't seen a lot of people like top their locals or anything like that. It seems like online or anything like that with it, but it has so much potential that someone is gonna figure out and break it. I already have a few decks that do run this, and it sucks because I haven't been able to play test it, so I could show you guys. And I try, if I find that I made a deck and I think, oh my god, it's gonna be pretty good, I'll just show it and have them maybe test it out online. Since you don't need to buy the cards anymore to like test it out, you can just play online. Which this is why I do a lot of I just bring my ideas to light, and hopefully you guys can benefit from it before someone else does, or creates something similar. Floodgate Trap Home. This is a must. This is, I don't know, like Parasite Paranoid seems to, I think, my only work with insects, which is why it's like it makes it to where it's was it just one kind of trick pony, one trick pony, where it's only really for insects. It makes it to like, well, not I wouldn't say just insects. It could go into that hair and parasite skill, and it could be pretty good. But it's just I don't think it merits its price. That's what I'm trying to say. Floodgate though, Floodgate, yes, definitely merits its price. Floodgate is good at Master Rule 4. Floodgate's good right now anywhere. So yeah, it does merit its price. I'm surprised. $9 is perfect. I wouldn't say it's like the best, but I think $9 is merits that $9 price. Time Machine is pretty. Time Machines is a iffy card just because it seems like it kind of only goes with is like really OP with like certain decks where like certain decks like I think like that required you to have like I would say maybe Super Night Dragon. It'd be pretty good to have Time Machine and Super Night Dragon because you need to have Super Night Dragon on your deck on your field in order to continue having the deck run. Also, what else? Possibly relinquish, maybe. Not, I wouldn't say 100%, but possibly that what's it, the Serpent Water Monster Vanilla that just came out in the deck also could mirror that because it does. So I haven't read it right. I think the skill, but I think it if it's sent to the graveyard, you'll get your skill to draw to, and if you time machine it, you'll still be on the field, so you might be able to potentially get 4 cards out of it, and it's around $5 to $6. I like that price. Oh, so now we're into the promo packs that came in the sneak peek. $8 for a Spirit Karibo compared to the ultra rare that's $12. Huh. I would think about it before purchasing this. It makes it to where like what is it? 8, 9, 10. So it's a $4 difference, I guess you could say about $3 to $4 difference in price range for Spirit Karibos. No, it's only one price listing. It's only the store name is the only one listing the Spirit Karibo. So if you're a collector that didn't go to a sneak peek, you are welcome. This is a must to have just for any collector. So if you're a collector, yeah, I would definitely buy one, at least minimum one. If you're not, maybe even the ultra rare might be better just for a $4 difference. If you're on a budget, yeah, I guess Commons still does the same. I'm pretty sure any day now, Konami is gonna release hopefully a new set. Hopefully, if we're lucky, knock on wood, we'll get because they haven't released anything on their Konami website, on their Yu-Gi-Oh website, where we're gonna get a new set or a new booster. I mean, a new star deck or whatnot. So let's keep an eye on that. But usually, we all know how it works, where they're power creep something, you know what I mean? They'll power creep a Spirit Karibo where they'll release something way better, another hand trap. Oh, what is it? Um, I heard well, I was reading through the comments of like I guess online where people are like waiting for a ban list or something like that where they think that Stall is the best deck ever and whatnot, which is Stall is pretty good. I won't say it isn't. Mm, and probably the only deck that could probably compete. It's maybe Water just because it has its own Diddy Crow. And speaking of that, the guy did say that he was going to release a DD Crow in the next set. So technically, we have not gotten word, but I guess the creator did mention we're going to get a DD Crow in the next set. So we have to have a next set, right? For him to say that. All right, moving on. Terror from the Deep is the ultra form. It was a promo pack card. You didn't get in the pack. You got it. That was just given to you when you got it. You did your $15 interest fee. Terror from the Deep. I would watch out for these. I don't know. I don't know if it was just my locals, but Terror from the Deep. I bought. I think I mentioned I bought like 5 different sneak peek packs. And 2 of them the trials, like two of them were kind of were well, like three, I would say more like three were were it was spotted. You could see some of the I guess the metal shiny part of the card, and I don't know if it was just my locals or I was the one that was um that I got, I guess you could say, screwed on that. Where like two of them are like mint condition. The third one I have has like one little dot, one little speck or whatever of like that shiny thing or whatever. Well, the other two, like it was there. It was all over the place. I gave, I sold one to my buddy for like I think $5 or something like that. I sold one for my buddy because he helped me in the tournament. I gave him that like crappy, the crappiest one, and I kept like I guess the second crappiest one for my for me to use, and like the top three are just in my binder, like I guess just chilling, never to be pulled. But yeah. Oh, Magician of Black Chaos. So Magician of Black Chaos is such a weird card, just because it shouldn't be at that price range, but I see why it's at that price range just because it's like a fan favorite kind of card. It's it's probably like a collector's item. It'll probably go up in price eventually to a significant amount. So I could see why that card is at that price range. I don't think it merits that price range. I think it should be at like a $5 card tops. I think it was also going for like for a while it was like a $8 card or something like that. So yeah, I don't think it merits the price range, but it will eventually. So I don't know about this card. It's so weird. I do have several decks for it, and I just made an insect deck based on this. So yeah, it's I think so far I've made four decks that require Mission Black Chaos. I think only one is competitive, or two, or like I guess maybe one could be a tier, like two of them could be tier two. I don't think none of them are tier one, but yeah, yeah, it quickly goes to seven. Also, let's see, Haunted Shrine. Haunted Shrine is a $4 card. Looks like quickly goes goes up. $4 card's not that bad, and you have several listed, so that's not bad. Haunted Shrine seems like a pretty good card, especially now. Like I said, it's at least a minimum of one in any zombie, because you get a two of. I would like I say, you're able to activate it once your zombie is destroyed, and next turn you could banish it to summon another monster. They destroy your monster. You have an open field, so it's a two of sort of. So I personally just run one Haunted Shrine. I think it's sufficient enough. Um, just because we're not dealing with back row removal as much. That's why I'm saying it. But yeah, top two, I guess. But yeah, Shrine is a $4 card. So let's see. Fusion Party. I don't know about these scales. I think they do merit the price just because it's kind of like a what would you say, collector's item. I think they do merit the price, but it's a one of per duel kind of skill, which is what I think it's. I don't know if it'll be that useful. The fusion monster in this case has to be like OP. I think they are gonna release was it alien from another planet or creature from another planet? I think because they released one of the fusion materials, so I'm pretty sure next set will have it. And that I think if I recall that fusion monster is pretty OP, which makes will probably make this card pretty good. It might go up in value because they have that ritual one, and the ritual one is we don't really have any great ritual monsters other than relinquish. So I don't know about the rituals card. Jackson Knight is as I said, they merit the prize just on based on it being a was it a promo card? Low blow. This is this was good in the sneak peek, but that's about it. I don't think There's a lot with better cards. 350 $4. It's a good. I say it's just merit the price just based on it being a promo card. So reinforcements, we have already reinforcement. Ryoku, it's also the same thing. It's a good card. At least Ryoku is pretty good. Ritual Century, like I said, right now I don't think there's a ritual. And the rituals that are we know of that are released, like that are really good. I don't think they're gonna release anytime soon in speed duels. So this will take quite a bit for it to be pretty good. Twin Head Rex promo, Thingy for Gold promo, Switcheroo. Um, I haven't tried it, so I can't really say much of it. I think it merits the price based on what it does. Um, the three is like $3 range. I think that's where it should be. $3 tops, based on it being a skill and you only need one of. Fisherman, I think should be a little bit less, probably $1 less. Me, in my opinion, but it's a good one to have if you want to make a water deck. Hopefully, I'll release that soon. Dunzalu, oh man, and I keep on every time I make a duel. Was it something evolving Donzalu? I keep on calling him Cliff. I'm pretty sure no one has said anything or nothing because it's still around. It's part of the archetype. And I just keep on forgetting Donzalu, its name, and keep calling Cliff. I think Donzalu is gonna be good any second now, like different, like a meta or something. So Donzalu, I'll keep on it. I would nine Donzalu myself. So it's up to you guys. Cocoon Evolution, it's a pretty good card. $2 price, perfect. Let's see, we'll go to the third one just because I'm pretty sure we're not done with the hollows. Dino Destruction seems to be like the was it the good deck? I'll release my Jirok deck soon, and it does use this skill just because it's able to attack face down monsters. It has that meteor effect. And there goes the booster pack. Golden Ladybug, it's averaging about $1. Yeah, that's pretty good. This is also a nine it man. You need one for your collection, one to sell, one to keep, even one to trade or whatever like that. Because it could go up, I think, eventually in price. Surface is a really good card. $60. I would pick some of these. This is like a penny stock on card for water decks. Vanishing Shield, it's not bad. Um, it's at 80 cents. I don't know if it's 80 cents worth. It's probably more like a 50 cent worth, I would say, just because it's the restrictions on it makes it to where it might only be able to go in like enchanted room decks or something like that. I think Jirok, I think the Jiracs could be pretty good. I think that's where most of the dinosaur decks are heading to. Jirac base kind of deck. And they're pretty cheap, 80 cents. For Terra from the Deep, I think it's the right price. We do have an alternative, so it's not bad. And I think it's gonna be meta relevant, so yeah. This is probably like the best Jirac card in there. Hopefully they'll release more Jirac cards to make it a lot stronger. But yeah, this is considered one of the best Jiracs, I think. Well, the two hollows. 8 cents is not bad. Zombie Master. I think Zombie Master is more like the Kahonic kind of thing where it's not in this format, but future format, it will be good. And for like 60 cents, 65 cents or whatever, it's get your playsets. This is the guy I was talking about. I'm pretty sure this will be a future tournament pack ultra rare, which is really gonna be nice. But yeah, this is you should already have yours because the water deck seems to be in my opinion it's gonna start topping soon. All right, we'll go for this just real quick. Awakening Dragons. Okay, so this is just oh well, this is the card I was talking about. I think this is the one that the fusion of this guy. This is one of the fusion materials. I think that was it. Oh, okay. All right, so let's. I think as of right now, I still suggest to buy the booster box, but only online, cause like for a $36 price, you're able to get. You have the potential of getting about. Let's see. I think we counted like 5 cards over the $5 range. So I wouldn't go buy it probably at your local since it's gonna be probably more than $40. But online, $36 doesn't seem that bad for the potential of getting some of these cards. And a lot of the comments are not that bad. Awakening Dragon. Some of these, I find that the set was okay. It has a lot of penny stock kind of cards, comments. So if you have the money, I suggest you could still buy the booster boxes online only because for this price, I think the $36 price is actually worth the booster box. And if you could get it cheaper, oh, kudos to you. But yeah, I think the online price is the only price I would go. So if you don't have the money or whatever, don't buy it. Just buy it singles. Well, all right. So that completes the market for the sets. My market watch for the sets. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully I do get enough I guess likes or whatever. So and I'll continue my market watches. Like I said, I still have a few more market watches to go. I just left it like that. But I don't want. It's already at 57 minutes. I don't want to go further. I probably shouldn't have gone further, but I just wanted to finish what I wanted to say for those. I'll eventually probably break it down because we seem to be getting more cards, and hopefully we do continue getting cards, and we're not frightened by the Rush Duel card set probably coming out. But yeah, if you like this content, hit like and subscribe like a boss. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and don't forget to click the link below to purchase some of your cards from tcgplayer.com. Thanks. Have a good one. Bye.